How you doing? I'll leave this with you quickly and I'll tell you why. Why the business has not been started, the charity has not been started. You haven't gone back to do this course. You're not upgrading your skill. You're not doing the things you're to do in your life. I'll tell you exactly why. Why? Why is why you're not doing it. You don't have a real why, or you're not focusing on your why. You're focusing on how. That is the craziest thing to do. And everybody else is focusing on how. Everybody else is following everybody and focusing on how. And they're going around in circles. You're following somebody who is following you, who is following somebody who is following somebody. And everybody's going around in a circle because you're concerned with how. You're not supposed to know how. I've been telling that all and preaching that all along. You don't have a crystal ball. You don't know how to figure out how. Just keep going. Get started. And as this great coach says that, you know, it is the start that stops most people. You don't want to scale that wall. You don't want to keep moving. You want to see all of it before you move. And that's a more ridiculous idea and a concept to embody. You have to first stop overwhelming yourself. Stop trying to figure out all the details. Stop trying to see A, B, C, D all the way to Z. Just try to figure out, how do I get from A to B? How do I get from 1 to 2? How do I keep going? How do I wake up at 2, can't move, go back, try to figure out how I get around to scale the walls, and take your time, move in the direction of your dreams until you can get to these things. And that's why there's so many unsung dreams. There's so many things bottled up in us, and the graveyard is so rich, as one writer put it, because everybody's don't want to move because there's no how am I going to do it? I don't know how. Oh, they're lucky because they did that. No, that's not how it is. Everybody who started out with that idea that things can be different, and they possess the power to change it, and they believe that things will come together. Once you start to believe, once you start to take those congruent actions, then the people, things, places, energies, opportunities will line up. They'll come along the road. You won't know. Most of the business I've ever been in, I never started out in those. You start, you do something, and it leads you to something else. Just by going out there, by taking action. There's a certain power in action. There is that power that you can't explain. You'll never be able to explain. But it brings things. There's a force. And to every action, there's an equal reaction. There's something in the universe that attracts it. It's connected to something higher than you can't explain. You won't be able to figure out. So stop trying to figure out everything. Get over that how. Stop thinking about your past. Don't overwhelm yourself. Develop a solid why. Write down your goals. Take the incremental steps. As they say, the journey of a million miles begins with a single step. You hear that every day. And go read something, go listen to somebody, and they'll tell you the exact same thing. It's not new, it's not man-made. It's just something, and it's just been taught for centuries, and it's the same thing, and that's what people used to it. So, the walls that you have in front of you are walls that have how on them. Take those down and put a light in front of you that has why. And go in faith, believe, have confidence in yourself, raise your standards, keep going, keep pushing, keep working, and you get to where you want. It's going to be hard, but it's still hard. Anyway, staying where you are right now. Have a good one.